styrofoam doubled up. I got syrup and makeup. Got a whole bunch of switches and they all get stuffed. Got 100 bad bitches and they all gonna fuck. Got 100 iPhones and they all blowing up.
With the draft less than a month away, I thought it was time I did a mock draft. I will only be doing the first round as there are lots of players and rounds in the AFL draft. Most players will only have a brief description of why I put them there because there is a lot to go through. Pick 19. Gold Coast have pick 19 from a trade from Geelong. I believe Joel Garner will be selected. He is a halfback midfielder who has dropped rankings recently, but I believe he will sneak into the first round. Pick 18. Connor Ballenden. He was in first pick contention at the start of the year, but has dropped after some bad performances and being switched positions too much. He is from the Brisbane Academy, so he will most likely be selected here. Pick 17. Noah Bolter. Noah Bolter is my prediction to be selected by Richmond. Bolter has leaped into first round contention recently as a great key defender with outstanding athletic ability. There are lots of great players above him though, so he sticks around the bottom end of round 1. Pick 16. Charlie Constable to be selected by the Bulldogs. Constable is a tall midfielder who is quick on his feet. This uniqueness makes him a top pick and I predict him to be selected pick 16. Pick 15. Lockie O'Brien to be selected by Brisbane. His knee injury last month has dropped his chances of a top 10 pick and he might go lower, but I don't think it will happen again, so he'll be a good pickup for the Lions late in round 1. Pick 14. Hunter Clark. He has been hanging around this position all year and he'll most likely get picked up here as well. A running halfback that can be an inside midfielder looks like something that the Sydney Swans would want to replace some aging players, maybe someone like Gary Rowan. Pick 13. Nick Caulfield. His pick value has risen each month and I think that yet another halfback mid will be picked up early again, this time by West Coast. Pick 12. Andrew Norton. He's known as the best defender in the draft and it's shown as his value has risen to almost top 10. He should be picked up by Adelaide. Pick 11. Patrick Nash. A great small midfielder, my guess is he will be selected by the Giants, but he could be picked up in a father-son deal by the Tigers. Pick 10. Andrew Brayshaw. The brother of Angus has been showing good signs in the combine and he could go higher over ruckman Sam Hayes, but Carlton don't need another ruckman and the Bulldogs need a backup one. Pick 9. The Bulldogs to select Sam Hayes. As I just mentioned, the Dogs need a backup ruckman, and I think once he gets used to AFL level and even VFL, he can be a starring ruck for the 2016 Premiers. Pick 8. Darcy Fagati to be selected by the Saints. His year ended after foot surgery and I'm sure clubs would be aware that it could reoccur, so he drops down from 6th for me to 8th. He's a half-forward midfielder, sort of like Gresham. Pick 7. Jaden Stevenson. Very exciting around goal, he'll be a fantastic big forward for the Saints, replacing Rewalt and helping McCartan. I think he'll get a lot of games. Pick 6. Jack Higgins. Higgins is my favourite player in the draft. He's as consistent as you can get and has the talent of Toby Green. He collects lots of disposals, can kick goals, he's the complete package in my opinion. I reckon he'll jump a couple of places to get 6th, higher than others think, and will be picked by the Magpies. Pick 5. Jared Brander. He's a switchman, so key forward and key backman, though he's best down defending. I think he'll be picked 5th by Fremantle. Pick 4. Paddy Dow. He's an excellent mid with pace and great kicking ability. He's jumped into top 10 contention just now and got my prediction of top 4, and his club will be North Melbourne. Pick 3. Adam Cerra. Shoulder surgery has ended Cerra's season, but he should be back fit and healthy for the pre-season, where I expect him to shine for Carlton. Another tall midfielder who can attack well and can be relied on to play well. Pick 2. Luke Davies-Uniacke to Freo. He is a tall midfielder who has speed and uses his size to bust through packs. He has a nice overhead mark and is overall a player you want to have on your team. Finally, pick 1. Cameron Rayner. The best in the combine by far. He's been compared to Dustin Martin, laying tackles and has a strong fend-off. He can win you matches with bursts of speed and the clearances. Beautiful mark overhead, he's an all-round player. There is no doubt in many people's minds that he will be picked first for Brisbane in the 2017 AFL Draft. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Let me know who you think will be picked in the first round of the draft, and I will see you guys next time.
BBB, that's on me. BBB, rep the team. BBB, chasing dreams. BBB, we gon' do our thing. BBB, that's on me. BBB, rep the team.